guys, it's your boy Nukes, and today we will talk about Trial of Blood as Warden joins the White Coliseum rotation. I'm going to show you the way I'm doing the 6th wave to help you to make your best score. But before we start, make sure you are ready to go inside by fixing your stats, build, and bring your consumables. Here is my gear and stats, nothing really special, just make sure you take the good DPS artifacts. If you have any question about the stats and the build I'm using, feel free to watch my Warden guide video. I will show you quickly the talents and rubies I'm using, feel free to pause the video if you want to check. For the consumables, you want to bring 6 Paradise Tonic of Concentration and 2 Greater Potions of the Courier. Also, don't forget to swap your tier quality to Fablet for the best damage outputs on your tier skill, and to take Beast Augmentation as shell skill. Once you're ready, let's go in the trial and let's do this. Before talking about the first wave, I'm going to explain you the DPS rotation I want to do and also how I play this Trial of Blood. So the DPS rotation is quite simple. You just want to do the normal rotation and stack up dancing flashes twice on the target, then explode it with Thunder and Lightning and finish up by balance. We will be also using King of Beasts at the beginning of the fight to get a lot of damage from tier skill. And what we want to do before the fight begins, when we get in combat, we want to use Tree Bark and Secret Pass in some waves, just to have more chance to get the trinket pop. You can also use your martyrs. And after we will use Tonic of Concentration into Beast Augmentation, so we will just get a lot of damage increase at the beginning of the fight. For the first wave, it's pretty easy. You will have the boss spawning in the middle and 2 elementals spawning to his left and right. The 2 elementals will put a laser on the mob, and what you have to do is to stand on the laser to break it. If you don't do it, after a few seconds the elemental will explode and heal the mob to full HP. Since I have a lot of gear, I'm not really paying attention to this tactic, because I will just one-shot the mob in the middle, but make sure to do it if you're playing with less gear or if you do it on Incarnation. Okay, so let's do it. So at the very beginning I'm spawning everything. I got Trinket Pop, so it's nice. Beast Swarm, then I get Full Determination, Natural Grip, I'm gonna use my pet also. Then I want to do Dancing Flashes and explode it, then Thunder and finish it by balance. I could have get one more rating because I used Poisoned Thorn before pets, but yeah, you can do like 219 if you are kinda lucky or if you do it properly. The second wave is a bit more trickier, because there will be 3 packs of mobs spawning, one to the right, right in front, and one to the left. Your goal is to kill as fast as possible again. So this is where we will use the speed potion. So we will do the normal rotation at the beginning, where we just keep Secret Pass and use speed potion instead. What we want to do is we want to start by the right pack, use balance and pet on the big mob, and then we will swap, use Natural Grip for this one, and then we go to the left pack and we will just kill it with Tornado. So let's go. I'm using the basic rotation to hope for a Trinket Pop. I'm using Speed Potion as well. I'm using Swap, Balance, I just want to kill these mobs. Then I swap. I'm using Natural Grip. I'm gonna do 1 Tornado and Thunder on this one. Then I use Beast Swarm again. I want to do Tornado twice to kill the small mobs. Kill it like this and finish up. And sometimes you're getting unlucky because my pets got pulled into me because I went too far. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, I just like lost 1 second. But you don't want to go too far on the left, so your pet keep attacking this one. The third wave is a bit similar to the first one, because we won't do the tag tier again because we have a lot of DPS. But you will have a Minotaur spawning in the middle and 2 kobolds spawning on his right and on his left. The 2 kobolds will just walk to the side because there will be some blue balls. If one kobold gets on the blue ball, then the Minotaur will just get immune to damage. So what you want to do is to prevent kobold to go on the blue balls. And for this, you just have to CC them. They get duration CC increase. So if you don't have a lot of gear, you can just use Allods at the beginning and then CC them with maybe long CC, rock, and disorientation. But here it won't be needed. We'll just do as the first wave the same rotation. So let's get into it. I get into fights. I'm using everything to opt for a trinket pop. I got a Nuki, Beastworm, Full Determination, Pet, and then I'm using Tornado twice, Thunder, and I finish up with Balance. So yeah, that's it for the third wave. For the fourth wave, there will be two HUDs, one in the middle that you have to kill, and another HUD here that you don't need to kill but you need to CC, because it will cast a skill which give a lot of defense to the boss. So it won't really be hard to manage. What we want to do is just using Eye of the Storm, so we just want to long CC him, and then swap to the boss and do here again the normal rotation I've shown you on the first and third wave. So yeah, let's get into it. Still the same, I'm using everything. I got a trinket pop, so I'm happy. I long CC, I swap, Beastworm, getting max determination, Pet, Poisonous, I stack up 2 Dancing Flash, I explode it, and I finish up with Balance, and we kill it. So yeah, this wave is really easy. For the fifth waves, there will be 3 mobs, 3 Haviaks, spawning at each side of the map. What you want to do is to kill them as fast as you can, but they don't have to die close to each other. So what you want to do is to stay in the middle, because the Aviacs will stand far enough from each other to not get healed when they die. And you want to AoE them with Balance, for example, and just throw some dots at them. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start to DPS the first one, then throw my pet on him. Be careful, don't throw your pet too early, because the 3 Haviaks might swap to your pet and be close. But what you want to do is to just basically let your pet kill the first Haviak and focus on the 2 others. So let's go. I still do the same. I use Secret Pass. I use too early. I'm using Boss. Here I use Boss. Bam. I'm gonna use everything. Then I use Balance. I'm gonna use Dots. Then I swap. And I'm gonna kill them. Boss. So yeah, here you just have to find the best way for you to kill them all the 3 together in like the less time possible. The last wave is a bit tricky as well. The boss will spawn in the middle, but he will be immune to every damage. You won't be able to cast any skill at the beginning as well, but you will be given a new skill, which is like a push. So what you want to do is to push the boss to some blue balls who will spawn, and every time the boss will hit a blue balls, it will just rebounds. For every rebounds, the boss will take increased damage, so your goal is to push the boss to the first ball, then get some rebounds, and then kill it as fast as possible. So you have to find an angle and a way to have enough rebounds to kill it really fast, but you don't want too much rebound, because if you keep like moving on the map, it will be hard for you to hit it. So yeah, just be careful. I will show you one way I do it. I don't think it's the best way to do it, but like it's enough for me, so yeah, I'm just doing it this way. And for the rotation, it's still the same. I will just use Pet a bit later and King of Beast and Beast Augmentation, sorry, a bit later, because I want to kill it when he has a tough stacks. So let's go. Here I can't use anything. I push it to the first board, then I use everything and Speed Potion. I'm stacking Dancing Flashes twice. Then now I'm going to use poison turns and balance, and I'm going to kill it. And this is it for the White Coliseum Trail of Loot. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section or on Discord or directly in game. I will just answer you if I have the answer. And yeah, have a nice day, bye bye.